Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to look at how to install Cybercheck360 Chrome extension. I have a Chrome browser open here and I'm going to look for Chrome Web Store and go in there. On the search bar on the top, I'm going to look for Cybercheck360. Perfect. And the first thing that comes is Cybercheck360, and let me get in, and you have the option here saying add to Chrome. Click on add to Chrome and then add extension. Okay, so now the Chrome extension is added. You can see that the icon is up here. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And now that we have installed it, let's jump onto how we can actually make use of it. I have searched for two sites here, MaxMind high risk IPs. So it's a clear list of sample IPs, which is from MaxMind. They have provided this for the public. Anyone can make use of it. I'm going to go to that site. And so we have some sample IPs here. Okay. The main agenda here is to show how the extension is going to work. I'm going to select an IP. So, okay. It doesn't allow me to select. I've opened that and I am highlighting this. Okay. I have highlighted, nothing happens. The reason is because we did not have added the MaxMind for auto extraction. Let me show you without auto extraction. So I'm gonna select this and right click, and you also have a Cybercheck360 extension special features here. So you can select from here. You can also extract indicators, all the indicators from this page, but we are not going to do that for now. We are just going to say extract all indicators from selected text. So the text I have highlighted, it is going to extract the IP address from it. Okay. So when it extracts an IP address, if it is only one IP address, it will automatically show you the result that you're seeing on your right. I'll move myself here. Okay. So it will give you the options of information that you would generally see from a cybercheck360.com website. And also here you can see whatever the information that you generally see there. There is section for network, anything about ASN name, ASN registrar, IP range of the ASN and abuse contact, if any, and if there is any company name associated with it. And we also have information about the host. If there is any domain that is registered to this, you will find it. And if the domain that is returning back, we will also have information about is the domain registration date, domain updated date, and then if there is any other IPs apart from this. And then we also have domain ranking, Cisco domain ranking, Tranco domain ranking, Majestic domain ranking, OpenRank, and Cloudflare. If this is this domain is listed in one of the top million domains or rankings of these 5 vendors, you will generally see the numbers here. Okay, and then integration. So because I have signed in and I have the integrations enabled here, this platform has actually looked up for my information, this IP address on VirusTotal, and also looked up on Abuse IPDB, and also looked up on Alien Vault. All these are configurable in the Cybercheck360 website itself once you sign up. But once you sign up and you have the integrations enabled, this is what you will see. So instead of you navigating into VirusTotal, Abuse IP, Alien Vault, and multiple other feeds, you have all the information at one place to know more about what this IP is and where is it involved. Okay, super. So that's the way that you right click and you look for extract all indicators from selected text. Okay, now let's look at other options. So the other option I would actually tell you is, I'll go back to the previous screen. So here there's a lot of IP address. Generally, it will happen when a security analyst or anyone working on your own SIM platform, or you might have a lot of indicators on your screen. You might want to check and extract all of them with the Cybercheck360 platform. So let's say I'm going to right click here and I'm going to go to Cybercheck360 and say extract all indicators from this page. Okay, so it has identified all the IP address that were listed on this site. And also we have a section for URL. So any URL that is there on this site, maybe it is visible or it is in the backend, anything that you click and it opens, that also has a link. So all that links are being extracted, and any domains identified on the web page. and any file hashes that is identified, that is mentioned somewhere in the document, is also listed here. So for now, let's say I'm only interested on the IP address. I click on lookup, and it is going to perform the same lookup which you saw before, and you're going to see all the details here. Okay, so we have the details here, and the same way as the previous one, for the integrations, we are still going to see some information about from the integrations as well. Okay, perfect. And okay, the next feature I want to show from here is, let's say I want to automatically detect when I select it, I automatically want the website to go and look up in Cybercheck360 and show me the results on the right side. That is pretty much easy. So all you need to do is right click and go to Cybercheck, and here you have an option called Add Auto Extraction. So once I press that, it is this website, the maxmind.com, is actually added to the allowed list for auto extraction. So what do I mean by that? Let's go and have a look at the extensions options. So to do that, you click here on the extensions and then the three dots, and then go to options. And from here you see that, oh, that's tricky. Let me try to right click and add to auto extraction. Okay, maybe the page was not reloaded. Okay, so now that you see the maxmind.com, which we added there, is actually part of the allowed domains for auto extraction. So we have a little bit of configurations which you can make use of, which is, you can say, like, if I select some text on this website, only extract IPs or extract URLs or extract domains, emails and hashes. So it is up to you to tell whether you are mainly focused on IPs, URLs or domains, or all of them. And when you select a text on the website that is allowed there, we perform an auto extraction. So let's say now that I have selected it, so you can see that it has automatically extracted all the IP address that it has identified from here, and from here you can have a look. So let's say I don't want to highlight everything because I have enabled the auto extraction. I'm going to look at single IP selection. This is the Maxmind website, not letting me select. Okay, now that I have selected only one single IP address, it is automatically going to go and perform the lookup as well. And then we have the results here on the screen. Okay, perfect. And one more thing that I need to tell you is there is an option here which says 1000 characters. So let's say this is for the auto extraction, right? Let's say the page is very big, or you're doing something else and you're selecting a huge text, and we don't want all that search text to be analyzed and extracted for indicators. So that is one of the reasons why there is a limitation of 1000 characters. If you select more than 1000 characters, no auto extraction happens. So let's say I select it here, you will not see a pop-up coming on your right because I have selected more than 1000 characters. But let's say you have a page where there is definitely more than 1000 characters are there, you don't want to change the configuration, still you can use the right click option. I go to right click, go to Cybercheck360 and extract all indicators for selected text. This does not have a limitation on number of characters you can parse in, but whatever the text that it saw, it extracted the IP address from it, and it is showing up there from the selected text, highlighted text. Perfect. I think that's pretty much in terms of the extension, but make sure, okay, one more key note to be noted is, when you open an extension from here, when you select an IP address from here, it will work as a logged in page. So you see that I am logged in here. Let's say I'm going to another website, which is called VxVault, most people might know. So if you're going there and it lists some IP address, so I'm going to select one of the IP address from here. It doesn't pop up anything. That's because I haven't enabled the auto pop-up. Let me do that. I'm doing the auto extraction here. Okay, I have enabled it. And now that I have selected, it is gonna ask me to accept the policies and all that stuff. And now it is searching for the IP. One thing, if you notice, you will not have the integration here. That is because the login has not kicked in. The browser extension, whenever we want to do something like this, there is a little bit of difficulty, or that's how the system works. It doesn't let me share the login credentials from other side to this side. So if you're using this extension for a browser which you commonly use, I mean, so not a browser, if you're using it for your SIM platform or your SOAR or any other cybersecurity platform where you constantly keep doing things, I would recommend logging in there with your Cybercheck360 credentials. And then once you log in, you have the integrations here. So that's pretty straightforward. But once you sign into this platform, the vxvault.net, it will always be there. It might sign off and you might need to sign in to see the details. But it doesn't mean like you do in one website, it's going to work in the other website. You need to log in there as well to make sure that you get the integration details on your response. Perfect. That is one of the limitations that we have, but I think it's clear now. Everyone can make use of it. Thank you so much, and keep sharing your feedbacks. That means a lot to us. That's what keeps us driving. Thank you so much.